thank also everyone involved in bringing this evening together, and that includes, very importantly, our sponsors. And I'd like to thank Absolute for the delish vodka cocktails. You'll be pleased to know that I did not have one yet, but I will. Thank you, Absolute. And to thank also our very kind and generous sponsors who enabled us to have these lovely awards which you see here. And they are Volunteering Ireland, Fostering First Ireland, Glen. Yes, don't hesitate to clap. I should do that again. Volunteering Ireland, Fostering First Ireland, Glen. Big cheer for Glen. The ICCL, thank you, belong to News Talk, Google, Abbott, and also ourselves in the NLGF. So thank you so much. We genuinely could not have done it without that sponsorship from all of you. I want to thank everybody in GCN, Brian Finnegan, of course, but a very particularly big thank you to Lorna Clancy, to the fabulous Lorna Clancy. Actually, the fabulous and the wonderfully elegant Lorna Clancy and her really very brilliant team in GCN. They have put so much work into it. I want to thank all of the NLGF board. I think that everybody on the board has had a big input into this evening. We've had many meetings, but in particular the GALAS subcommittee, and especially the tireless organisational supremos, Stephen Jakes and Olivia McAvoy. Thank you to Carl Hayden. Carl Hayden is someone who gives so much to our community, and I think that although we see his work before us in wonderful films and all kinds of things, we don't always see Carl as the person who's done it. A very big thank you to Carl. And also, where would we be without PR? So thank you to Clodagh O'Hagan, Susie O'Dea and everybody in Blink. We really appreciate what you've done. I'm going to thank in advance our wonderful presenters, our wonderful and gorgeous presenters, Derek Mooney and Una Mullally. Thank you so much. And finally, I want to thank all of you really gorgeous people for being here this evening to celebrate the first ever Irish Galas. You are very good and very generous to come along to this thrill, fun-packed, exciting, glamorous evening. It's lovely to see you all here. You're very welcome. And I am now going to, yes, yes, I was just about to say that actually. We do have a lovely video, live, I believe, from Leitrim, of Katherine Lynch, who couldn't actually be here this evening. So it's a satellite link. Oh, well, I'm not sure it is actually live, but apparently she was really at the ploughing championships, and I'm just wondering who she was throwing eggs at. But our thanks to Katherine Lynch for agreeing to do this I think it's a 2-minute treat. Have a lovely evening, all of you. Enjoy yourselves.
Good evening, faggots and lookalikes. This is Katherine Lynch. I know I should have been with you all tonight, but I'm down the country with Liz Hurley at the Ploughing Championships. How glamorous. I bet you all thought I was in bed with George Clooney. No way. Well, you know, I'd like to thank you all for all your support all these years, and I'm really, really genuinely sorry I can't be there tonight. So I hope that you all have a fantastic night, that the champagne runs free, and that you're all up with Derek Mooney for the Dawn Chorus.
officially thank you all for coming along, and to tell you that Carl is down there recording this for posterity, so you'll hoop and holler and cheer as loud as you can. Promise me you'll do that, yes, for everybody who's up? Let's practice. Louder than that. Even louder than that. Come on. Now we're going to walk off and walk on, and you're going to cheer really loudly. Come on, and this time you're going to do it really, because he's recording it, I have to look good at it. Derek, you're there! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome along to the very first GALAS ceremony. As you can see, it's GALAS, Gay and Lesbian Award Ceremony with an S. The American way, obviously somebody typed that in and just Googled it. You know. Anyway, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be presenting the awards tonight to people who work towards a better Ireland for gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgendered people.
In the times we live in, where the emphasis is on success and the end product, it's very easy to forget there are many people who've worked long and hard and are currently working behind the scenes for positive change. The galas were created to honour unsung heroes, to let those gay people who give of themselves for the greater good know that they matter.
We are also here tonight to celebrate people in public life who have committed themselves to gay issues and representations. When people who are leaders in our communities or carry influence in society stand out and say that equality and respect should be afforded to everyone, no matter who they are or their sexual orientation, it is their influence which is good for a greater Ireland. So tonight, we are here to pay tribute to them.
The Gala Award itself was designed by lesbian designer Mullally. It represents the idea of passing on the torch. 21 years in existence, the National Lesbian and Gay Federation, who are presenting these awards, recognise the idea that everyone who works for gay equality is carrying and passing on a torch, contributing to the positive evolution of gay Ireland.